Mackenzie, hate you. No, get out now.
So what you just saw here is a young man trying to e-beg. Well, not even trying, that's exactly what he was doing. If you don't know what e-begging is, basically, it's begging, but on the internet. There's a whole niche dedicated to this type of content, if you can really call it that. But basically, people get on TikTok, YouTube, or any other type of live streaming service site and start begging for money. Give you a sob story, send you on a guilt trip to make you feel bad for their situation so that you would support them. Now, I'm not creating this video to shame these people. At the end of the day, what they got going on is their business, and whether people choose to support them or not is up to them. You're getting finessed, but that's on you because that has nothing to do with me. Now, what makes this story very interesting is the fact that this dude was fake e-begging. I guess he created this whole story saying that his mother was abusing him, he had to get out of her household, and so he was sending all these people on a guilt trip, trying to get them to send him money so that he can have money just in general, whether it was to move out or simply to buy the latest PlayStation game. Now, as you saw here, his mother figured him out.
Just trying to make money in general. To be able to go. Mackenzie, hate you. No, get out now.
I just got a phone call. I just got a phone call from somebody said you was in your room, you was on TikTok, and you said you had to get out by tomorrow.
Go out. Go. Go.
Said you was in
Out.
your room crying.
Out. Go.
I have not told you yet.
I just told you to go. Mama, go.
I told you.
Go.
I mean, damn, those tears dried up pretty fast, didn't they? He couldn't even keep the charade going in the most crucial of times. So as you heard the mother say, somebody called her and told her that her son was begging for money, saying that he was getting kicked out and that he needed money as soon as possible, yada, yada, yada. And that wasn't the case. I wonder what their mother and son relationship is, because if he's this obtuse on camera towards his mother, you can only imagine the things that he says and does to her off camera. I mean, the jig is up. After something like that happening, how can you turn back around to the camera and start fake crying again? It's kind of ridiculous. But hey, some people are so desperate, they will do anything and everything to get their way. Something that I find very hilarious and just interesting at the same time is the fact that those gifts, that little firework that you saw, that Mackenzie sent, that he got so excited for, he's only gonna get about $5 from that. So it's not even like if we're talking about big money here. Now, of course, if people continue to donate in a significant amount, then of course you can make him a little bit of money. But to stoop this low for $5 is beyond me. The human psyche knows no bounds.
There's two things that I need help from you guys this week. Unfortunately, I do have to ask for help, and I really do need this help. I would like to ask you guys if I may please have an Amtrak ticket to get to Sacramento, California, so I can catch up to my friend who drives the diesel bus. She is going to give me a ride all the way to Lake Havasu. I have not done my research on the ticket yet. I don't want to stress out about it. I just started going live for the first time in like a week.
Like I said before, I don't want to shame these people, but they're kind of making it hard for me not to. I could say the simple stuff that everybody's thinking. Why don't you go get a job? Why don't you essentially take care of your own shit? But at the end of the day, these people will never cease to exist. They're always going to be out there. So the best thing that we can do is learn what went wrong for these people so we can avoid it in the future. The first thing that I would say is lack of responsibility. Responsibility is one of those things where it's either you have it or you don't. You either feel the need to take care of yourself and those around you, or you don't. It's a very hard lesson to learn later on in life because you're either carefree or you're really concerned with what's going on with you and everything around you. People like this, usually when they're a young kid, they never got those life lessons of responsibility from their parents, or maybe their parents weren't even in the picture. It's never an excuse, but we need to try to understand why they end up this way, because it isn't normal to want to be a bum and to be lazy. You have to break it down like this. Some people think they're too good for certain situations, while others think it's too stressful to do a certain thing. They're self-sabotaging themselves because of lack of responsibility and accountability. In this situation, I think this guy's just simply trying to finesse. He already knows that his fan base is going to take care of him one way or another. They're going to make fun of him, but at the end of the day, at least one person is going to support him on what he's trying to do. And that's the problem. You have these enablers that allow people to get away with this continuously. And another thing I noticed is that most of the time, these people don't know who they really are deep down inside. They don't know what they want out of life. I'm not saying that you have to know or have to understand, but to some degree, you should know because it's the betterment of you and for the people around you. Could you imagine getting into a relationship, not knowing who you are or what you want out of life, then you happen to get this person pregnant or get pregnant, and now you have kids with somebody that you don't even know if you really like, you don't even know yourself, you don't have self-love for yourself, and now you're raising kids in that environment. This is what happens every single day, and that's why we have so many aimless people running around out here, doing crazy stuff, not knowing who they really are, not having parents to support them because they don't even know who they really are. It's just a clusterfuck of confusion and misunderstanding. We literally have kids raising kids out here. They might be in a 30 or 40-year-old body, but mentally and psychologically, they're still a 15-year-old.
Also, I need to figure out how I'm going to pay my phone bill for this month. Now, a lot of you guys are probably sitting here thinking, didn't you get paid from work? Blah, 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 whatever people can possibly think, 100 different reasons why. I'm here to tell you, and I tried to tell you guys up front, and I tried to tell you guys after, that I was working for trade. I traded out in broccoli. Don't ask me any more questions unless you want some broccoli, and then you can direct message me and Venmo me or something. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, keep making accounts, keep making accounts.
So did you hear what this man just said? He was working for trade. And if you don't know what broccoli is, that's ganja, that's grass, that's weed. So not only does he not have the responsibility and accountability to get paid in cash, he's doing himself a disservice by getting high and accepting that as a form of payment instead of money he needs to pay his phone bill and to take care of himself. Like I said before, these are little kids in grown people's bodies. Mentally, they're not all there. And I don't say that to judge these people or to shame them. This is an observation. We are analyzing how these people get down and how they move. But yes, this guy's a big ass goofball at the end of the day. Instead of doing right by himself and taking care of himself, he's looking for other people to do it because he just wants to get high and have fun. I say this from a reality perspective. There's nothing you can really do for these people because the majority of them, even if you were to support them, give them money, help them with transportation or whatever, that's not going to get them on their feet. They're just going to wait to mooch off the next person that's willing to support them because they know they have a track record of people helping them. You know, this is one of those people where you give them some money and instead of going to buy them some food or to help them get in a better position, they just go spend it on the local trap house or go get something to drink from the liquor store. They will never learn because they don't want to. I'm not saying that we don't need to help these people, but at the exact same time, they're not helping themselves, so why should we? And see, I have a real problem with you enablers, people who support people like this, whether that be in their family or just people off the street, because you enable them to think that this behavior is okay. The biggest reason why people support these types of people is because they want to feel good about themselves. They think I'm going to get some good karma today if I give this guy a couple bucks, knowing damn well he's going to spend on some liquor or something else. Some people are just suckers and are used to getting finessed and they don't mind. Other people, they're thinking about themselves and they think they're going to get something positive or feel good about supporting somebody else when in all reality, you're helping them to get to their demise. But like the old saying goes, you could lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So no matter what you tell these people, if they're not in the right mindset to understand and accept the information and do better for themselves, then they never will. Let me know what you guys thought about these stories down below in the comment section because these are kind of wild. And I'm pretty sure you guys have your own personal stories of people around you that are just like this. If there's another story that you want me to cover, make sure to leave it down below as well. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.